Hello, hello. Right. You there, Dana?
I am. I'm moving some things around.
Cool. No worries. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All we need is weights if you want them, a ball or prop for inner thigh work, and then gliders. If you don't have gliders, you can always go without them, or you can grab paper plates, just depending on what hard surface you're on.
Babe, can I just
Dana, just let me know whenever you're ready, because it's just, oh, there's another person coming in. Awesome. Yay. Awesome. Good afternoon. We're going to get started here in like 1 more minute. I know we still have a couple people coming on. So weights, we need weights for some arm work. We also want to have a ball. So having a ball or a prop for inner thigh work, and then gliders. If you don't have gliders, you can always go with, hey girlfriend, what's up?
Hey.
Always can go with wonderful gliders or paper plates, whatever sounds good for you. We're gonna get moving. You ready, ladies?
You said weights, ball, and gliders.
Gliders, yep, that's it. And of course your mat if you want that as well. And I'm gonna start standing. Let me see. The only prop you need for the warm-up is just the ball or prop. If you don't have a ball, you can always grab like a pillow or a stuffed animal. There's some options with that. We're gonna get rocking and rolling. Oh, tickle in my throat. All right, so we're gonna start at your mat or wherever you're standing. And then we're gonna take that ball, place it right in between the inner thighs, or that prop, whatever feels good for you. We're gonna have those feet down hip distance, and then we're gonna have the arms just right down by those hips. We're gonna start and take a nice big breath in. We're gonna bend at those knees. We're gonna reach those arms up. Good, and then we're gonna dive forward and round all the way down. Take an inhale at the bottom. Good, slowly begin to roll it up, one bone at a time. Nice and slow. Good, bending those knees, reaching those arms up. Good, rounding forward, warming up that spine. Inhaling at the bottom, and then rolling it all the way back on up. Good, one more time. We're gonna bend those knees, reach those arms on up. Dive forward, rounding all the way down. Inhale at the bottom. And then bend the knees slightly. Exhale, slowly rebuild the spine up. Nice and tall. All the way up to stand. All right, now we're gonna find a nice deep squat. So you're gonna reach those arms overhead as you send the booty back and down. Sitting nice and low into that chair. Give a squeeze into that ball with the inner thighs. And then stand all the way up as you bring the hands back to your hips. Good, nice and low into that squat. Arms reach up. Nice and low into that squat. Make sure knees are not in front of the toes. And squeeze to lift. Good, we're gonna go for 3 more here. Squeezing to lift, very nice. As we find our squat, pull those abs in. Squeeze to lift, last one here. Sinking it nice and low. Good, squeeze and a lift. We're gonna find that squat. We're gonna hold that squat, arms are overhead. We're gonna pulse just up an inch and down an inch. Make sure we're keeping the shoulders anchored down the back. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that squat, and we're gonna sweep those arms all the way down, back behind those hips, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then arms are gonna come right back overhead. Good, inhaling through the nose. Good, squeezing those shoulder blades, exhale, reaching the arms right back on up. 2 more times, sweeping those arms all the way back, reaching long through those fingertips, and all the way back up. Last one here. Sweep those arms all the way back behind you, hold those arms there, and then squeeze the hands in towards one another. And add in a squeeze of the inner thighs with it. So we're squeezing the ball, we're squeezing those arms back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten those legs, come on up, shrug the shoulders. And then we're gonna just switch the feet into an external rotation, Pilates V. The heels may not touch because we have that prop in between the inner thighs. That's totally fine. Hands are gonna go on the hips. We're gonna do a little calf raise. So you're just gonna lift those heels up, and then we're gonna tap those heels all the way down. Nice slow control to lift, nice slow control to lower. Good, feeling rib cage staying connected, abs pulled in. Good, lengthening those hamstrings as you lift those heels. Big squeeze though into those inner thighs with that prop. Here for 3 more. Warming up these ankles in 2. On the next one, we're gonna lift those heels up. Hold the heels lifted and little small pulses down and lift. Little pulse with the heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the heels all the way down. Bend the knees, take the ball out. Awesome. All right, we're gonna take this ball down to the ground with us. Getting ready to go into a little ab series. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay, so warming up the abs, warming up the spine a bit more. We're gonna take our ball, place it really low at our low back. Good, and that way we've got a little prop. If we don't have the ball, you can always use a pillow as well. Your knees are bent, feet are out in front of you. We're gonna reach those arms all the way up. We're seated nice and tall. Good, we're gonna inhale through the nose, and then exhale, tuck that pelvis under, slowly start to roll back, 1 bone at a time, working into your range. When you find that deepest range, take an inhale, and then exhale, pull the abs in and round, and all the way back on up. The spine at the very top, inhale, and then exhale, pelvis under, roll it back, back, back to your challenge zone. Gonna take that out, pull those abs in, exhale, round, all the way on up. Sitting up nice and tall 1 more time. We're gonna tuck that pelvis under, roll it back to your challenge zone, and let's hold it. Then we're gonna pulse, just up 1 inch, down 1 inch. Good, keep pulling the shoulders down the back for 3, and 2, and 1. We're gonna round it all the way on up. Good, and then just take the hands down by the hips, or the shoulders, or the hands, roll your shoulders out. And we're gonna do 1 more set. We're gonna add some obliques with it, and then we're gonna start our cardio. Please have that ball nice and low. We're gonna reach the arms out, sit up tall. We're gonna tuck that pelvis under. We're gonna slowly roll it back to your challenge zone. We're gonna hold. Now from here, you're gonna just take that little side to side, going side to side with the chest. The arms are right in front of the chest as well. Make sure we're squeezing through those glutes so that way the knees aren't going side to side. Good, looking great, ladies. Very nice for 3. Keep breathing here for 2. Good, on this next one, I want you to twist to the right, hold to the right, and then steer towards that inch, up 1 inch. Feeling those side obliques for 3. Keep reaching along through the arms for 2. And 1, hold, rotate through center to the opposite direction, and then slowly roll 1 inch, scoop and lift. Good, feel those side obliques as you crunch up, trying to bring that lowest rib bone to that hip for 4. Last one, through center, and then roll it all the way on up. Whew. All right, fall out. And then we're gonna go ahead and I want us to come up, or I'm sorry, onto our side. Okay, so from the side here, we're taking our forearm down, top knee and ankle. Then from here, the ball is gonna go in between the inner thighs. So we're nice and lifted here, ankles are glued together. All I want you to do is start to just squeeze this ball. We're squeezing the ball, okay? Feel this lift through the bottom side rib cage. Make sure we've got our elbows stacked right underneath that shoulder. Here for 4. Keep pulling the abs in for 3, and 2, and 1. Now you're coming up into a modified side plank. So 1 down, you're coming up to your hand. Then you want to squeeze this ball and come up into your side plank. So we want to make sure that hands underneath that shoulder, we're squeezing into that ball. Good, and now from here, we're holding our side plank and we're gonna just squeeze the ball from here for 8, 7, 6, 5, nice, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hip down, forearm down, comes back down. You're gonna take the ball out for this set, just goes right in front of you, and place your hand right on top of that ball. From here, lift your ankles up, keep the ankles connected, and then this top knee is gonna come up and then lower down. But now, when you bring that knee down, press that top hand into the ball, little release as the knee comes up. You squeeze down into that ball, and then the knee lifts. But if you don't have a prop or a ball, you can always press down into the ground, just getting that little resistance as you press down. Squeeze and lift that knee. Good, 3 more here, and lift. Here for 2, keep that bottom side rib cage lifted. Last one here. I want you to take that knee up, and you're gonna hold the squeeze down with that palm, top palm. Then pulse your knee down and up, just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that knee down. Ball's going just off to the side. We're coming back up for our side plank. Use those glutes, press the hips forward. Coming up into our side plank. Now this top leg is gonna reach straight and it's gonna hover above the ground. Good, now you're gonna pulse this top leg up 1 inch and down an inch. Good, feel the lift through that bottom side rib cage, engaging the lats. This top leg lifts and pulses for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Bring that knee in, bring that hip down. Whew. All right, we have 1 more set. Coming back down to that forearm. Bottom knee is gonna stay bent in. We're gonna take the top knee and the ankle, and we're gonna lift it up, little fire hydrant. And then top knee, right back down. Adding that extra rotation from that top hip, lifting up, lower down. We lift, nice, slow and controlled to lower. Give me 4 more. Good, 3 more. We have 2 and 1. Lift that knee up and little small pulse, down and lift. Down and lift. Here, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. All right, last side plank on this side. We're coming back up to this hand. Hand, wrist stacked under the shoulder. We're coming up to the knees stacked. All right, you're gonna keep the hips pressing forward. Now we're gonna give this just a little hip dip. It comes down an inch and then lift. Down and a lift. Good, as you lift this, press away from the ground with this bottom hand. For 4. Good, 3. And 2. And 1. Bring it on down. Whew, take a set. Shrug out your shoulders, roll out the wrists. Of course, I don't waste any time. We're going right into our second, kind of our in-between series before we go to the other side. So you're gonna come down to your forearms. Sorry about that. Coming down to your forearms. Want to first make sure those lats are active. Then from there, left knee stays down, right heel comes up. Good. From here, I want you to take that knee down. You're gonna pulse it down once, pulse it down twice, lift that heel up. Good, knee pulses down, down, and then we lift that heel. Knee pulses down, down, and we lift. Notice as you lift that heel up, we're not allowing the pelvis to rock. Good, you're here for 4, squeeze and lift. Here for 3, and a lift. Here for 2, good, and 1. Lift that heel, and then bring that knee all the way down. Send the booty back towards your heels. Take a quick child's pose. You're gonna stretch through those arms and shoulders. All right, we're going right into our regular plank. So hands or forearms come down. We're gonna do 1 plank, then we're gonna do the other side of this leg, then we'll do the other side series. So forearms or hands down. Curl the toes behind you, find your plank in 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, checking that form out. So we have just that slight tuck under from the pelvis. We activate through those low abdominals. We're pressing up and away from that mat. Now from here, both knees are gonna bend down towards the mat and then straighten the legs right back out. Good, bending the knees down to hover and then straight legs reaching back. Good, lengthen through those hamstrings and calves as you press the heels back. Squeezing into those glutes, looking good. Here for 3 more. Good, 2 more. The last one. And then slowly bring those knees all. Good, find a quick child's pose. Just giving this about 10 seconds. All right, we're coming back down to our forearms. We're gonna switch the legs out. So we're now gonna keep the right knee down. We're gonna lift that left heel, keeping the flex of that foot. You're gonna pulse this left knee down. We're gonna pulse it once, twice, and then lift that heel high. We pulse it down once and twice, and then heel lifts up nice and high. Keep the abs activated, right? That's gonna make sure that the pelvis isn't rocking and tilting. And a lift. Make sure also those lats are activated so we are stabilizing those shoulders. You're here for 3 more, pulsing that knee down, down, and lift. Here for 2 more. Good, last one, down, down, lift, and then slowly bring that knee on down. Whew, quick stretch. Alrighty, we're gonna take this to the other side. So from there, remember you wanna have your ball for the first side lying series. So we're gonna bring that forearm underneath the shoulder, the lift of the rib cage, and then this, we have ankles glued together. All we're gonna start is just the squeeze into the inner thighs, squeezing into that ball. So while we're working those inner thighs, we still wanna pull the abs in, keeping that bottom side lat active, stabilize the shoulder. You're here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We bring the hand down, we bring our bottom hand underneath our shoulder. You're gonna squeeze into those inner thighs. You're gonna lift up from that bottom knee. We're gonna hold our side plank. Now from here, you're gonna go back to squeezing that ball. Here for 8, 7, 6, looking great. 4, 3, 2, and one. Carefully bring it down through that hip. Then you're gonna take forearm back down. The ball is gonna come out, off to the side, or slightly in front of you. And that, yep, you got it, hand to hip. Lift the ankles up just an inch or so off the ground. And then we're gonna take that top knee. We're gonna lift it up and then lower down. Now, as we take the knee down, we squeeze into that ball, literally as the knee lifts. Squeeze down and lift. Good, there's a lot we've got to think about, but I want you to make sure this bottom shoulder isn't starting to hike up to the ear. Keep it lengthened long through the neck and squeezing down, activating through that tricep with that top arm or top hand as it presses down into that ball. Give me 3 more here. Looking good, ladies, here for 2. Good, and 1. You're gonna lift that knee up. Now we're gonna pulse that down and up. Little pulses with the hand and the knee. Good, give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it on down. Then roll that ball out of the way. Now we're coming up and back into our second side plank. We're gonna add the top leg extending. I'm gonna come up a little higher. Then this top leg's gonna come out. It's gonna hover, and we're gonna make those pulses. Little pulse, up an inch, down an inch. Good, pressing away from the ground with this bottom hand. Very nice. Give me 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down, bend through that bottom elbow. Woo. And we got our last set here. Bringing that forearm down. The difference on this one, so your bottom ankle stays down, top knee and ankle will come up. Or that fire hydrant. We lift that knee and ankle and lower right back down. Lift and lower. Getting that extra rotation from that hip socket. And wherever's comfortable with this hand, this top hand, up to the sky is kind of our hardest option, less stable. Hand to hip, that medium option. And of course, hand in front of you is nicest, most stable. We're here for 4 more and lift. Here for 3 more and lift. Good, last 2 here. Last 1 here. And then little small pulse, down and lift, down and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. All right, last set, side plank. Hands coming down underneath that shoulder. We're gonna come up to our knees. Here we go. So we're up into our side plank. Press away from the ground. Then that little hip dip, down and lift, down and lift. Good, inhale, exhale as we lift. Looking good, Danny. You got a girlfriend here for 4 and 3. Good, we have 2 and 1, and bring it all the way down. Whew. Take that second, shrug out your shoulders, roll out your wrists, and then we're gonna come on up standing with our weights. All right, coming up with our weights, getting those props out of the way. All righty, going into our cardio interval series here. So of course the weights are optional. You do not have to use them, but they are there if you would like them. So we're gonna start first with both of our hands have a weight. You're gonna bring your knuckles in towards one another, elbows are not nice and wide. We're gonna start first by stepping our right foot forward into a lunge. You're gonna pulse that back knee down, down, and then you're gonna press into your right foot, open those arms out, and then bring the hands back through center, pulse the knee down for 2, good, and then press forward, extend those arms straight, good, and then bend the elbows, pulse it once, pulse it twice, come up, press through that back leg, squeeze into the glute, good. Active through that front leg, through that quad, coming up, reaching those arms out nice and straight if you can, and then bending the elbows, pull it back in. We pulse it down, down, coming up. Good, working into a little bit of a balance situation here. Pulse it down, down, coming up, forward, reaching those arms out. 1 more time, we pulse it down, down, coming all the way up. Reach it out, hold. Now you're just gonna pulse this back leg down and lift, down and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Take a sec, rock the hips side to side. All right, now we're gonna switch it. We're just switching the legs. We'll switch the arms up as well, but we'll start it the same with elbows bent. Opposite foot, left foot steps forward. Back knee comes down twice. Once, twice, we come all the way up. It's okay, bye Lori, have a good one, love. So from here, as you come forward, let's go arms straight, and then pull it right back in. Down, down, press through center, reach the arms down, and then pull it back up. There you go. Pulse it down, down, lift, press the hands down, pull it up through center, and then pulse it back, back, pressing forward into that front foot. Arms come down to the thighs and right back up. Good. Pulse it down, down, through center. Arms come down and right back up. 2 more times. We pulse it down, down, press forward. Arms come down, losing that balance, coming up. And last one, down, down, lift it up. Send the arms down, hold, and then pulse the leg back and lift. Here for 4, here for 3, losing my balance, here for 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that foot all the way down, shake it out. Whew. All right, now we're gonna take it into a nice wide stance. So for this series, it's gonna be a wide squat with both feet, and then I'm gonna throw some arms in there with it, I think. So let's take the elbows out nice and wide. We're gonna do that double pulse. So we're coming down nice and wide, pulse, pulse, then lift all the way up, arms straighten. So we're gonna pull down, pulse, pulse, reach those arms up, squeeze those glutes, inner thighs, pulse, pulse, and we reach it back up. Good. Squeeze through those glutes, contract through those inner thighs as we straighten those legs. Good, pull down, using those lats, squeeze to lift. 3 more. Good, 2 more, and lift. 1 more, and lift. Good, now from here, you're gonna have the palms face in towards one another. Keep reaching up to the sky. Side bend to the right, and then lift back up through center. Side bend to the left, and then up through center. To the right once again. And a lift. To the left, and a lift. Contracting through those obliques. 2 more on each side. Good, crunch to the side, and lift. Last one here, to the right, and lift. To the left, and lift. Good, now we're gonna pull those hands all the way down. From here, arms are gonna stay straight. Once again, finding that double squat, or that squat, pulsing it twice. We come down, down, hold. Arms come forward and back. We pulse it down, down, hold, bring the arms forward. Good, squeezing back, pulse it down, down, hold it down, arms forward, and out to the side. Good, 3 more times. Hold it down. We bring the arms in and out. Good. Pulse it twice. Good, bring those arms in and out. Last one, double pulse. Good, arms come in and out. Good, and then we stand all the way on up. Hands coming down by our hips. Toes are turned out. Now all we're doing here is just a side to side. One hand comes down to the knee, right back up. Down to that knee and back up. And you're trying to find that rib to hip connection. And all the way up. Good, very nice. Keeping the shoulders anchored down the back. Of course, at any time if the weights become too heavy, we can always go without. And a lift. Good, 2 more. Side and a lift. Side and a lift. Last one on each side. Good. Back up through center. All right, now from here, we're gonna take it still wide with the feet, of course. Let's go rounded arms. So little small bend into those elbows. We're gonna take it down with our double pulse. We're gonna come down, down, and then open right back out. Squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze the glutes, down, down, open out, squeeze into the shoulder blades as the arms come out nice and wide in that second position. Good, pulse, pulse, Squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Pulse, pulse, and lift. Awesome, we got it here. Exhale as we straighten those legs. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Pulse, pulse, straighten. Last one. Pulse, pulse, and straighten. All right. From here, bring the feet a little bit closer in, more hip distance. You're going to take the right arm and you're going to reach it up. And then you're going to bring your right knee and your right elbow in. We're going to crunch for 8. And then we're going to switch it to the other side. So we're crunching 4, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Left arm reaches up. We bring it. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Awesome. All right, now we're going to take it to bridging and abs. So we're coming down to the mat. And then, Dana, do you have gliders or no?
I have plates.
Perfect. Yeah, that'll work. Just wanted to make sure you had them so when I cue them. So we need the gliders and we need the ball. We won't go with any weights. I feel like it'll just be too much. So I'm trying to think. First set, let's use the gliders, okay? Because we've used the ball a little bit already. So we're going to come down laying on the back, on our back. Let's see, here we go. Okay. So from here, we're bridging for our first set. Hands are going to come down by our hips. Feet are parallel. We're just going to squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis under. One bone at a time. Hips come up. We hold. And then I want you to pulse your hips down and lift for 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the hips lifted. Now just the right leg is going to extend straight and then pull it right back in. It may not go all the way straight. It may be still slightly bent and then right back in. So keep the left knee bent and the left foot nice and still. We're extending that right leg and pulling it back in, but be mindful of the right hip, don't down to the right. So use your right side obliques to keep that hip lifted evenly. 2 more. Last one. Pull that knee in, hold, and then slowly unravel. 1 bone at a time. Take an inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under, roll it all the way back up to the top of your shoulder bridge. Once again, we start with some pulses of the hips, down and up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips stay lifted. Left leg is going to straighten and then bend. Good. Straighten and bend. So it's that hamstring curl to pull that glider back underneath you. Reach it out, pull it in. We want to make sure now the left hip is staying lifted. So left side obliques, working hard. Here for 3. Good. 2. And 1. Pull it all the way back in. And then slowly unravel your spine. Woo. Nice and stretch. Pull those straight legs up to the sky as your chest lift. Flex. Point. Alrighty. We're going to bring the feet back onto those gliders. Now the ab series here, now we keep the booty down since we're doing abs. I want you to take the right leg straight. So place the heel of your foot on the glider. That way you can have your toes facing up. Left knee is still bent. You are going to chest lift up and you're going to bend that right knee, pull it back in. Then reach that leg out as the head, neck, shoulders come back down. Chest lift, bend that right knee to pull in, and then resist it as the leg straightens. So you're pulling in and then resisting as you press that heel down and away. Adding your chest lift with it, and then pressing that heel back. Crunching, engaging those low abdominals, and then resist. Here for 3 more. Good, here for 2 more. And 1, hold it in, hold the chest lifted, and then I want you to pulse the chest down and lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head, neck, shoulders down for a second. Plant your right foot down and then have your left heel down and extend your left leg straight. We're adding that chest lift back in and we're bending that knee, pull it in. Resist as you straighten that leg, head, neck, shoulders slowly comes down, and then we lift it right back up. Remember, as we add our chest lift, we want to make sure we're not digging the chin into the chest. Keeping the eye gaze lifted up and over the kneecaps as you have that chest lift. Good, crunching, scooping through those abs, and then reaching that leg long. Here for 3 more. Good, here for 2 more. And 1 more. Then we hold that knee bent. We hold the chest lifted for a second, and then add that pulse in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head, neck, shoulders down. Knees into your chest real quick. Little rock side to side. All right, let's grab our ball or prop, whatever we have, and we're going to place that in between our inner thighs. Feet are going to come back parallel. We're going back into bridging, so hands are going to come down by our hips. We're going to squeeze our glutes. We're going to squeeze the ball and tuck our pelvis under and slowly articulate it up into your shoulder bridge. Good. Then from here, you're going to lift your heels up, and you're going to lower those heels down. So it's just that little lift, nice, slow, and controlled to low. Remember, we are rolling evenly through all 10 toes as we lift the heels. And then nice, slow, and controlled, the heels come down. You're here for 3 more. Good, 2 more. Once more, we lift those heels up. Try to keep them lifted. And now with a flat back, we're going to bring our booty down to the mat, to the ground, and then squeeze to lift. Engaging the abdominals to bring the hips down with control. And then, of course, squeezing into the glutes. So lift the hips. Get a nice hip flexor stretch as you lift those hips up. Good. Squeezing into that ball as we lift the hips as well. We have got another 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Roll the heels down first, and then roll the spine down second. Whee. Awesome. Now we're going to keep the ball in between the inner thighs. We are going to bring the feet up into tabletop. We're going to find our imprint. We're going to go into our hundreds here for a second series. So arms reach to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, send the hands down towards your hips. You can keep them tabletop or extend the legs straight and start to hump those arms. Breathing in, exhale out. Good. At any point if you need to, though, the knees can always come back into tabletop, continuing to pump the arms. Just listening to your body, continue to breathe in and exhale all the way out. Good. Give an extra little squeeze into that prop in between those inner thighs. Good. Keep it up. We're almost there. 2 more sets. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 1 more set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Whew. And then we're just gonna take that ball. We're gonna ditch that ball off to the side. Good deal. And then last set of bridging. Heels are gonna go together, toes are gonna go apart, head, neck, shoulders comes down, and also hands come to the hips. I'm sorry, hands come to the ground by the hips. We're gonna squeeze our glutes, tuck our pelvis under, roll it all the way up, top of our shoulder bridge. Then from here, keep your heels glued together, small little circles of the hips, small circles in one direction. Good, keep it going for 3, and 2, and 1. Hold the hips lifted evenly. You're gonna butterfly those knees in and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the knees back out, and then you're gonna reverse your circle. Reversing that circle. Very nice. You got it here for another 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and slowly unravel all the way down, and then just bringing those knees into your chest. Little rock side to side. And then we have our last ab series here. So you're gonna have the legs, they're gonna go all the way straight. Your hands are gonna go behind your head. So We're doing a little butterfly crunch here. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna take the bottoms of your feet together and you're gonna start to pull your knee, bend your knees and pull your heels towards your booty, and you add your chest lift. And then you just extend the legs straight as head, neck, shoulders comes back down. So chest lift, butterfly crunch. Good, and then resist, legs reach away. Good, add that chest lift crunch, and then extend those legs straight, squeeze through the inner thighs. You're here for 3 more. Good, here for 2 more. Good, 1 more. Now you're gonna go to single leg. So bend just your right knee, pull that leg, that heel up to your knee, and pull your left shoulder towards that right knee. And then extend that right leg straight, head, neck, shoulders down. Bend your left knee up towards, there you go, crunch right shoulder to left knee, and then all the way back down. Good, right knee pulls up, opposite shoulder, opposite knee, and then head, neck, shoulders drifts down. Good, you got it. Reach it out nice and long. 2 more to each side. Good, bring that opposite shoulder to knee. Last one on this side. Resist it away. Last one on the left. And all the way out. Whew. Take the arms open to a T. Bend your knees so your feet are on the ground. Let your knees go over to the right as you twist and look to the left. So you get that little supine twist in. Engage your abdominals. Let the knees go up and over to the left as you twist and look to the right. All right, then we come up through center. We're gonna slowly rock ourselves up to have a seat. And then we are gonna come up standing for another cardio burst series. All right, so for our cardio series here, we're gonna have our gliders once again. You just need 1 glider though, just 1 glider. So we're gonna have that glider underneath the right foot. And then Dana, if you need a chair or something, we're gonna do our glider series where we're going back and down. If you don't need a chair, you can do hands to hips. So some options there. So left foot's gonna step forward. Right foot's back on the glider, heel is lifted. And then from there, you're gonna bend that left knee, send that back right leg down and back, and then squeeze to lift. Good. Yeah, now I've got my little chair here too. Need a little bit of balance out there. So it's coming back and then we're squeezing to lift. We're here for 4. Good, here for 3. Here for 2. And 1, hold it down, and now pull your back knee in and out. Little skaters, in and out. Keep those abs nice and active. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the leg back. Bring your hands to the ground. You're going into a plank. So step your left foot back, left foot's on the ground, right foot has the glider still. Just the right leg is gonna go out and in, out and in. So straight right leg out and in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your left foot forward into your lunge, and then stand yourself all the way on up. Nice. Switch the gliders to the left. Glider goes to the left foot, right foot steps forward. We're gonna bend that right knee. We're gonna send that glider left leg back, drive through that front right heel, and stand all the way up. Good. Squeeze to lift. Zip up those inner thighs as you're coming back up to stand. That's gonna help get that leg back on up. Good. 3 more here. Squeeze and lift. 2 more. Good. Last one. Hold it back. Good. Pull that back knee in and out. In and out. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the glider leg back. Bring both hands to the ground. Step the right foot back. Find your plank. Left leg is straight, out and in. Out and in. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the glider in, step your right foot forward, and then stand all the way up. Nice. Glider out of the way. All right. Hi. Now from here, let's see. let's take our feet wide. So all we're gonna do, this last little cardio series, it's a little jump squat. So we're gonna bend the knees, you're gonna jump and then bring it in to center. Jump out, wide, jump out, in. Good. And you can always step out, step in, step in. Always those options. Honor your body. Looking great, Danny, you got it. Go for another 3, and 2, and 1, and take a second. Breathing in, breathing out, grabbing that water. We have one more cardio burst coming in. Super simple, kind of like when we do our sprints, we're gonna take it wide, wide, and in, wide, wide, and in. So just like you're sprinting, same foot, right is out, right is out. Good, so right, left, left. We're gonna switch it. Here in 4, 3, 2, 1, through center, hold. Left foot now, out, 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 out. Good, nice work. You got it. Last little burst here in 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a moment. All right, feet are gonna go wide. Turn down with the toes. Big breath in. Bend the knees, reach those arms up. 2 more times, just open those arms out, bend those knees, and reach those arms. Good. 2 more times. Just bringing that heart rate down little by little. Good, on this next one, take those arms out to a T, and then round down all the way to the ground. Let's bend our left knee, left hand to the ground, and then right arm up. I know we did a lot of side body work, so getting that oblique stretch in. Right hand coming down to the ground, right knee bend, twist, reach the left arm up. Then let that arm come right back down, bending both knees, shaking your head, yes, up and down. Shaking your head no, side to side. Bending the knees just a little bit more, tucking your pelvis under, rolling it up nice and slow until you come all the way on up. Whew, sure got those shoulders, roll those wrists. Awesome work, Chica.
Okay. So
Feeling good?
Yeah, that's good. I like this class. Any news on when the gyms are opening or anything? Do you know?
Not yet. We're waiting on, I think Monday is when Abbott is supposed to kind of give us another idea of what the next kind of round of soft opening, you know, what they're doing. So I know like this weekend retail was allowed to like pick up to go kind of if they wanted to order something. So I'm hoping Monday we'll find out. I think my guess is it'll probably be like mid-May. My guess is they'd probably give it another week to 2 weeks, and then, but I mean, if they open it sooner, cool. The classes will be probably still in the smaller class range. Instead of doing 12 reformers, we'll probably still do 6. So we're still doing social distancing until we get the word, you know what I mean? So we're good.
Awesome. It's been a blessing though that you guys have been doing these at least, you know, even if I can't make it to a class, I go to the where she saves them, and at least I can do it there. So
yeah, I know. At least it's working for us. It's working for you guys, and we appreciate everybody being patient and just sticking with us. It's a whole new thing for us too. So it's been good, but I can't wait to get back in the studio. God, can't wait.
Oh, it's great. At least it's something, but it's, you know, it's just not the same, you know, but it's better than nothing at all, you know. So I
know. I should still be moving my body, otherwise I would be real bad coming back.
Exactly. So I'm so grateful for you. Enjoy your Saturday.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Thanks, you too. I'll see you next time.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.